It's the final day of COP, and what a 2 weeks it has been. A bumpy ride, some seismic agreements on coal, on finance, on methane, but also some big challenges. Indeed, halfway through this week, a bumpy time, a time that the Prime Minister believed was a bit of a fork in the roads. Of course, we saw Boris Johnson coming back up to Glasgow halfway through this week in order to try and jivvy on those talks, in order to try and get some impetus, to try and get some movement. Will there be that seismic agreement? Will it be that substantive COP that people were hoping at the start of this process? We still have to wait until the end of this evening to find out. It could well go on into the early hours of tomorrow morning, but certainly things are reaching a crunch point. One turning point that potentially was reached this week, at the end of Wednesday, was that seismic bilateral deal between the world's two largest polluters, America and China. Well, with their cooperation, potentially that will lead something that will be more substantive. Potentially, where they go, others will follow. There are 196 countries here at COP26 in Glasgow, but really it's those two largest emitters that may well be leading the way. Where they go, others may follow. We know that 40% of the emissions of this Earth come from both China and the United States of America. Potentially, just potentially, this move that happened 2 days ago may well set the path for something more substantive. There were worries, it was touch and go, but really, by the end of today, we should have a much clearer picture of where things are. It will be a fascinating day to follow, the culmination of the largest conference the United Kingdom has ever hosted, the largest COP that the UN has ever organised. And really, we will be following every twist and turn throughout the day. Follow us at 9 a.m, follow our special programme at 2 p.m, and follow our updates throughout the day here on GB News, because you won't want to miss if there is a large seismic global agreement arrived here in Glasgow.